Hello, walkers, and welcome to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, right on the literal edge of Smoky Mountain National Park. It is on the eastern end of Tennessee, and I'm going to show you something because this is one version on the edge, and then we're going to go over here. I'm not going to make a lot of comments today because it kind of defies description. My name is Henry. Let me turn you around here. I'm gonna spin you around. My name is Henry. I will be your proxy walker today, your virtual travel guide, and your co-discoverer. And I'm gonna spin you back around. There we go. And today we are gonna explore Gatlinburg, and I just drove through town, and it's something else. It is a tourist destination, so I'm just going to swing you around here. You can see some of these, of the many hotels here, and a couple gas stations, etc. Lots of resorts. It's a popular gateway to the park, and tourist destination, I think is it, resort destination. So I thought it was kind of a music area, but the Wikipedia article doesn't really mention that. Here we go. So I don't know what the story is on that. There are a lot of people here. So let's just take a walk. This channel, if you're new, is we do virtual tours of cities, virtual treadmill walks, and also nature hikes sometimes. And we do things like I like to just wander and talk and share things, and hopefully you guys get to see something cool. You pass the time on your cardio workout and maybe feel a little more relaxed at the end of it. And we are going to, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost for words after driving through town. Hope I'm not over promising something. It's a tourist mecca, and that means it has all the same things that other tourist meccas have in its own particular way. Probably not a place I would choose to come for vacation, but that's okay. I'm not the only person in the world. There are a lot of things to do here in addition to the park. In town, and we'll see some of them. There is, I think you can just kind of see it. Recenter there. That's kind of a space, they call that the Space Needle or the Sky Needle. You can go up there and get a view. There is Ober Mountain, which I think is a ski resort, the only ski resort in the state of Tennessee, according to the Wikipedia article. There is, it's like the Ankista theme park, which you go up to the mountain and there's a bunch of adventure courses and zip lines and stuff like that. There's a Ripley's Museum, there's an aquarium, there's I guess arts and crafts community, and this is kind of the aesthetic, the kind of old-timey camp kind of motif. And so let's just walk, and we'll see what I'm talking about. You can see the level of traffic, and this is actually kind of light compared to what we were seeing earlier, or what I drove through earlier. And you get a lot of foot traffic as well. I don't think I said, but it is 86 degrees Fahrenheit and 30 degrees Celsius. It's actually 5:30 p.m. and in late July, so it's maybe not the prime time for this. But parking, so it's in a narrow little valley, and so parking is kind of a premium. There are a lot of parking lots, but they're expensive. I just paid $20 to park at the edge of town, and I don't know what the rest of the rates are like. Like Ober Mountain might have an Alpenslide, those are fun for sure. I want to thank our Patreon supporters. You guys, I like to thank you every video. Your contributions really help me stay motivated and help me come out and do these walks. So thank you very much. Thank you also to the people who have done one-time contributions. That's also very helpful and very much appreciated. So thank you. Lots of t-shirt shops, lots of knick-knackeries, as I like to call them. I haven't seen a Shoney's in a while. Excuse me. Thank you. $15. A better deal. So you can see I think that's the ski hill up there. There's a sky bridge. Sky Needle. What's going on here? It's like a kind of fun house type place. So what I'm going to do is just walk down here, and then I'll turn around and walk back the other side to give a different perspective. The Star Cars Museum. May end up dropping some of my own music over this just to deal with that public music. Sorry about that. guess that's something. And maybe I'm approaching this from the wrong angle in my attitude. You can see the airport road goes up in that direction. There's more hotels and mountains up there. Maybe I need to regard this less as a town and more as a theme park without any obvious theme. Have your Ripley's Believe It or Not center over there. I think what I'll do is focus on that side of the street for now.
Oh, you hit some.
Little mini ropes course back there. I wonder where the Reagan name comes from. It must be a local family or a local mountain or something. Reagan Terrace Mall. Mini golf.
good idea.
A lot of different songs coming together here. Hot, 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 man. Every little breeze is kind of appreciated.
Somebody just got me well, I have 3 or 4 pairs.
There's the aquarium over there, Ripley's Aquarium. We're gonna have to loop around here. There's a river that runs through town, or a creek. I'm not sure which one it is. It's pretty nice though. Pleasant. For a half second I thought maybe it was a water feature, like a constructed one. Okay, so Anaquista, which I believe is a Cherokee word for place of cedars, or place of some kind of tree. And you can go up there and, I guess, do stuff. I'm a little surprised they haven't figured out a way to monetize that. There's a guy down here fishing. Gonna take a second here. Cinch down the sandal. I'm gonna cover that one up. Looks like they have a trolley to get around as well. I don't know if it's free. Probably free. He's got a tip jar out. So I'm almost certainly gonna have to put in some of my own music. So underline all this, I apologize in advance. I know a lot of people don't care for that. Old Red gift shop. Maybe a restaurant. Live music. Speedworks. It's like a supercar themed place. What's going on there? Pretty fancy. I think this is kind of the end of the stuff, so we're going to turn around and head back. If we can get across the street. Actually, coming into town, I came in this way and I took a bunch of really small back roads, which was actually pretty fun. Just back in the trees and the valleys and old houses and creeks and stuff. It was a pretty interesting thing to do. Hopefully we can get across here soon. Okay, I had to pause for a minute because that light was taking so long that I didn't want you guys to have to sit through it.
I mean, you're what? Oh, yeah.
Okay about that? Parking garage here. I don't know how much the rate is.
Me too. I think true.
see a lot of these, call them cannabis shops, but I don't think it's legal in Tennessee. Maybe it's just paraphernalia. Take a ski lift up, chairlift, to Anakeesta. Sorry about that. The line to get up there. Although, looks like it might take longer to get tickets than it does to get up there, get onto a chair. Looks like you can rent these ORVs. Smells like sugar.
trouble.
I do like cookies.
Sure did not.
Where I'm at up here, we're down there.
There's a Johnny Rockets over there in America that's a burger chain. Actually lived it, didn't live one, kind of lived there. Worked at one in Ohio in the 90s. It's kind of fun actually. Had good burgers.
Hey guys, Tuesday night street is open, guys. Burgers, barbecue, we got salads, y'all be hungry? Man, those are so good, aren't they? But they got expensive. They're like,
Yeah, there's plenty of candy shops back there before. We saw the candy apples that
what's this sidewalk right here?
I know.
I do like that, seeing a big happy family all out together. That's great. Lots of smiles. I'm also seeing a lot of mountain bikes, which is kind of cool. But there's some good trails around here. So just real quick, just because it has nothing to do with anything, other than those vines on these trees. If you're not familiar, it's kudzu, and it was, I believe it was introduced here to help with erosional control on road and bank stabilization on road cuts and that sort of thing. And it is one of those vines that just grows, like you can almost watch it grow. It's taken over parts of the South. It's become a real problem in some places to keep it under control. I did see one video of a guy who was bringing cattle in, and they eat it, and it's a great nutrition source for them. So perhaps that's a good mitigation strategy.
What's the top of that?
All right, guys, I think we're almost back to the parking lot and the peace and quiet of the edge of the park. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little adventure. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you, well, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I do love hearing from you guys and interacting. This is interesting. Warning, bear feeding prohibited. I think there are quite a few bears in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park and the surrounding regions. Black bears. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you'll come back. I'm going to go over to Knoxville, and I'm hoping to do a walk or two over there and share that with you, and then we'll be heading up to Cincinnati. So, and the environs up there. I hope you enjoyed this walk, and I will see you again soon. Until then, as always, keep on stepping.